How to discipline your kids. Is spanking, corporal punishment, still okay, and under what circumstances? The controversy heating up recently after this video went wildly viral. A stepfather beating a stepson for allegedly dropping a baseball. Amy sat down with two moms, actually, Amy, on opposite sides of this issue. Really interesting.
That's right. And that video obviously is extreme. That's abuse. That's not spanking. But the big question is to spank or not to spank. It's a controversy that creates a huge divide among parents. Most studies suggest that the majority of families here in the U.S. have occasionally spanked their children. But there is new research suggesting potential harmful effects from corporal punishment.
This disturbing video that has everyone talking shows a parent physically reprimanding a child for not catching a baseball. A punishment that ultimately landed the stepdad behind bars facing criminal charges.
Is that appropriate?
Absolutely not. I mean, that's abuse right there.
But it does raise the question, where do we draw the line as parents when it comes to corporal punishments? Stop! Both Alana Rosengarten and Joanna Mazewski are bloggers for Babbel.com and have young, active children. They take very different approaches to discipline.
Is there ever a time or a moment where you think spanking is appropriate?
No. No.
And to that point, tell me, Joanna, when you think a spanking is the correct punishment?
When the child is in danger, total disrespect, when you've repeated yourself over and over and over again.
Joanna says spankings are a last resort, but have been a useful and effective tool when dealing with bad behavior from her 2-year-old and 4-year-old.
Putting them in their room is like a vacation for them. So if that tap on the tush happens, they say, hey, mom means business now. So.
Do you feel judged by your decision?
Well, it depends. If I tell my family or my peers, sure, there is judgment with other moms, but honestly, I believe that a lot of spanking is done inside the privacy of their homes, but people just don't want to say that they do that. So.
Closet spankers?
Exactly, yes.
A recent study from the University of North Carolina revealed that nearly 80% of preschool-aged children are spanked in the United States. But Canadian researchers just released findings last week that suggest spanking children may increase the odds of mood disorders later in life.
By not spanking, it's estimated that we could prevent almost 5 to 7% of mood disorders, anxiety, depression, alcohol, these long-term effects.
You know, I think that there's a lot of things that you can do to punish your child or, demonstrate discipline besides spanking. Sometimes I feel like spanking in the moment or, would maybe be an easier way to get my point across, but I just don't believe that that's setting a good example.
Right. I guess I kind of prefer the old-fashioned way. Like I said, I'm not interested in being my child's best friend. I want to be the parent. I want to be the authoritative figure in their life.
And you think there should be a little bit of fear in there?
Absolutely, absolutely.
But with new fears of the long-term effects of spanking, the medical community continues to be clear in its recommendations, advising parents against corporal punishment of any kind. However, many families insist it remains a personal decision.
What you do inside your home with your family in your own privacy, you do what's best for your child. That's all that should matter.